Hello friends, it's Luna and welcome to part 2 of the Read Legacy Challenge. Now Esme is home from work. I already had her fill out reports at the library. But last part we managed to pick up some seeds. I don't remember if I did that on or off camera. But I figure starting a garden would be good so we can get more of a income coming in. So here we have roses, which bloom in the fall and spring, so we should get some of those before summer comes. Spinach, which is winter, but that's fine. So we won't get it now, but we'll get it later. Peas for the spring. Mushrooms, which are fall and spring. So we're getting a good bit of stuff that only comes out in the... not that only comes out. That grows in the spring, which is good. Got some plantains, which are summer. And apples, which are fall, as well as some grapes, which fall also. Sorry if you hear my cat, she's right here. These chrysanthemums are also summer and fall. It's good that we have a lot coming out in the spring because we really need money like now so that we can start getting walls and stuff. We also really need to meet some people, but our hours are really bad. We're working so much that we don't really have time, or haven't had time to yet. But that's high up on the to-do list. We just need to... Walls are just more important. It looks like she's actually planting them where I put them, which is good. A lot of the time... oh, no, never mind. One of them moved. I noticed a lot of the time they kind of move around when you start in it to a different place from where I planted them, which really bugs me. It's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, but most of them are staying in place, so it doesn't look like I'll have to do too much to rearrange them. But I think after she finishes planting everything, I'm going to send her to bed because it's getting late. Alright, so she's at work and we got this. Dirty money. Going over some routine expense reports, Esme notices some lines that don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, she discovers that a lot of money is being funneled into some secret executive accounts. Esme doesn't have much standing at the company yet, but this seems like the kind of thing she should take to the authorities, right? So we can either turn it all over or lose the papers. And I know the right thing to do is to turn it all over, but we do really want to keep our job. We need the money. So I'm just going to lose the papers, which I feel a little bit bad about, but we really need this job. And I know we're only level 2, but still. We didn't get a chance to finish, no promotion. We did not get a chance to finish planting last night because it got to like 2 a.m. and she still hadn't finished, so I went ahead and had her stop. So now we're going to finish, and then she doesn't want to water them. So we're going to need to go do... We need to go do something fun, but we also need to fill out our reports. But right now I think... Let's go do something fun. Let's be a little less responsible than usual. Let's go out to somewhere. There's a nightclub here. I don't know if it's a little early or not. It's like 6-ish, isn't it? So it might be a little bit early, but we can meet some people there, and that's always a good thing. Alright, here we are at the Palm Tree Getaway. Yeah, it's 6, but... So we'll wait a little while, but we can still meet people. Let's change out of our work outfit first, though, into our party outfit, which is really cute. I like this dress on her. And it comes in a lot of fun different colorways. Let's see who's here. Fred's here, but he's an adult. So let's go over here and dance because we need some fun while we wait for more people to show up. We have Dirk Dreamer right here. We can see if we can introduce ourselves to him, but I don't think we will, just because we're nobodies. I'm going to introduce myself to Diego, though. And just anyone here who's a young adult, because I wanted to have friends her age. So the young adults I'm going to introduce her to, and the adults I'm just going to ignore. But let's take a selfie. Is it a selfie or I think it's an autograph that you can sell for money. So we'll talk to Diego, and after getting an autograph from Dirk, assuming Dirk is okay with it. Okay, I don't know if he said no or what. But let's get a drink. Order a drink. Order drink. What's cheap? Cheapest thing. This is... I could get a water, but I think I'm going to treat ourselves. Because we don't go out much. We've just been working all the time. And I know it's only part 2, but anyway. Let's just... We can talk about... Who's here? Dirk is here to gossip about how he wanted to give us his autograph. Just get to know Mr. Diego a bit. To know... They don't seem to be getting along too well. I might be saying that a little prematurely, though. But he didn't... There's one of our interactions he didn't like. So let's be somebody who does, like, let's talk about world peace and ask about his career. Awfully early to say, but we do want a spouse. So we should, like, get to know him, so we know his traits and his job and stuff, to see if he's might be anywhere near a candidate. He's cheerful. Still just acquaintances, but we did just meet, so that's to be expected. He's an astronaut, which is interesting. Discuss our interests. He's a geek. Where is the restroom? Restroom. Sorry if I'm a little low energy today. I had a exam first thing this morning, so I was up late last night studying for it. Because I kept putting off studying, so then I had to cram it all in last minute. And I think the exam went okay, but I was up till about 1, when usually I try to be in bed at about 10:30. So I'm tired. She's doing the thing where she won't use the restroom. Just go use the other restroom then. She better be able to. She's still really stressed out from work, so I'm going to have her dance some. And she can talk. There's no music playing right now. And I don't want to hire anyone. That sucks. Who else is here? Let's introduce ourselves to Gerald, just so we know him. And did another celebrity shot, or are still people? Yeah, people are still enthusiastic about Dirk. So let's ask him for an autograph again. See if he'll do it this time. And attempt an introduction again. See if he'll take it. He probably won't, but we might get an autograph. Or is it a picture that you sell? I know there's something that you get, if you can get it, you can appraise it and sell it for like 300 simoleons. And if we get 300 simoleons, we might have enough for 4 walls. Or something. I'm just going to try to get I can't sell a hug, but if this doesn't work, we're just going to go straight home because we really need to go to bed. Yeah, he won't give it to us. He won't give us anything. So I guess we'll just head straight home. Maybe he thinks we're weird because we live out in the middle of nowhere. Because not in the middle of nowhere. In a giant empty lot in the middle of the celebrity part of town is what I meant. We're hungry, but that can wait until the morning. So I'm going to send her to bed, and I'll catch up with you probably after work. Guess who got a promotion, you guys? Esme has been promoted to assistant of the manager. She will now make an additional 3 simoleons an hour, for a grand total of 23 simoleons an hour. She has also received the following bonus: 156 simoleons, the sales award, and in-tape boss interaction. Her next shift is Friday at 9 a.m. So we have about 1,500 simoleons saved up, so I am going to sell this and this because we don't really need them. and I don't really like the items we get from business career. Some of the items we get from some careers are fun, but business is kind of blah. So I'm going to start with seeing if I can build a little 2x3 shelter like that for the restroom. And so we have that little shelter, pop a door on it, so now we can get something bigger. Now, can we do something like this? I think after shelter, the next thing we want to get is a computer so that we can do our stuff from home. And so, cool. Now we have a little shelter set up. Let's move all of these plants into neat rows because they did rearrange themselves in the way that I hate. Let's just put our garden into order. Do you guys think we should learn the flower arranging skill later if we have time? Because I think it could be fun and I really like that skill. But we do have more important things to worry about than flower arranging. So I could go either way. I'm trying to like space them as closely as I can, but evenly, so they make sense. Sorry about the stutter. I get that when I was nervous. I get that sometimes when I'm nervous or when I think about it. And I was going to apologize for the breaks in my speech. I'm tired and still not very good at talking and playing at the same time. But I figure making a bad video is better than making no video at all, because I think in general it's better to do something badly than not. Because when you do something badly, eventually you're going to get to a point where you can, where you're doing it well, which, but that's not going to happen if you never do it. So, I know my videos aren't the best, but I'm working on it, and one day they will be better if I just keep practicing. Again, sorry if you can hear my cat. She's here again. She's always in my face. I don't know how to make her stop, but I'm not complaining. She's nice and sweet and cuddly, which is good. This garden is ugly, but I can make do. I just want it to look a little more organized than it was beforehand, because I don't like the plants all just scattered around willy-nilly, because looking at them when they're all scattered like that stresses me out. Although they're growing really fast. Have they patched it to make them grow faster recently? Because just this morning we could like already harvest and sell our roses, which is good but faster than I might just be misremembering things, but isn't that faster than it was before? So I remember it used to take a while. They might have patched that in with seasons though. Or like that gardening overhaul we got right before it. And then it's something I didn't notice until recently. Because I don't play with gardening a whole lot. I really like gardening when I do it, it's just not the first thing I usually reach for. But I really enjoy it when I do it. And we're almost done with arranging this garden and we can get back to doing something more fun. And there we go, now our garden makes sense. I should put down some, what are they called? There's a word I'm thinking of, but I can't remember what it is. Some dirt, so they don't look like they're growing straight on the grass, but I'm not going to do that. I'll do that later. So I'll do that later, but not now. We're heading over to the library because they would have chess tables there. We can work on our skill and get our fun up, and then fill out reports because we we could get away with it last night, not doing our reports last night, because we were already going to, we were so close to getting a promotion anyway, it couldn't hurt. Well, it could hurt, but it couldn't hurt that much, and clearly it worked out anyway. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm going to have to do something else to get her fund to another, up a tiny bit before I can start using the chess tables. And I'm assuming there are chess tables here. There usually are at libraries. I think it's a requirement. Yes, there is, and she can play right away, which is good. I thought it was a thing I couldn't do. There's all kinds of games here. That's cool. Good little gaming setup area. What's this thing? I don't think I've ever played with the arcade game before. I should try it. Should we try out the arcade game? Let's go try out the arcade game. Just see what that's about. She's playing with the little kids. Cool, you're shooting the little ships. Oh, yeah, it's cool looking. Yeah, definitely not something I see around too often, though. Just because it's big and wouldn't fit in very many places. So I'm going to let her finish up the game, then we'll change our outfit and get back to chess, because we really need to work on that skill. No, I don't want to go out to eat with you. So I'm going to have her work on her skills some and then fill out reports, and I'll get back to you either when she finishes or tomorrow, depending on how late. Alright, hello everyone. We're back, and it is Flower Fest today. So I think we're going to take the day off of work. I'm assuming it's a holiday that you get the time off for. Because I know sometimes it's optional whether or not you want to go to work. If it is optional, then we're going to take the day off. But we're going to start by eating some yogurt and using the restroom. Then we can start egg hunting. Now, does anyone know if you can only egg hunt on your own lot, or if you can go to community lots to do that? Let's hunt for an egg in this bowl. We should get some light in here, but I think it's more important to get a computer, just so that we can fill out our reports here at home instead of having to go out. I'm going to harvest all instead of selling all, so that I'll have flowers to give out. Although I think I'm going to sell the bluebells instead of the roses, because roses are worth more. Work for Esme starts in about an hour. Did we find any? Oh, we did find some eggs. I'm torn whether we should splay them so we have them, or if we should just sell them, but I'm leaning towards selling them. Now, it's still not clear whether or not we have to go to work. In any case, her favorite part is handing out flowers, which she can do after work easily enough. But we're just going to have her stand there until... Oh, yeah, she's going to work. Okay, so we're off to work, and then we'll do Flower Fest stuff afterwards. So I'll see you then. Oh, right, so we're home from work. We didn't get a promotion, but that's not surprising. However, it is Friday, so we get the whole weekend off. So let's change into something that isn't our work outfit and then go out and hand out some flowers or two, and then we'll get back and see if we can, after we sell our bluebells, if we can afford a computer or not. I know we would be able to if we just needed the computer, if we also need a desk and stuff. I'm debating where we should go. Let's go to Newcrest to see if there's anything in Newcrest. So I want to go out tonight, but it's not looking like there's anything here. I mean, there's a museum, but I'm not sure how many people will be at a museum on a Friday night. So we have a karaoke bar or a bowling alley. I think let's go to the bowling alley. I know I also have one in Willow Creek, but I don't think I've been there in this Let's Play. So I think the bowling alley will be fine. So we can bowl, hand out some flowers, meet some people, and then maybe buy our computer afterwards. It's the happiest hour of all for cheapskate Sims. And this is the exact same bowling alley I have placed in Willow Creek. That's embarrassing. I'll have to move that. I mean, I'll have to replace one of them. But I do like this lot, so it works out just fine. Let's go ahead and order our favorite drink since it's half off anyway. And I'm interested in what her favorite drink would be. What did you get? Is it water? Yeah, it's water. I've noticed a lot of Sims have their favorite drink is water, which works out just fine. But you think they'd be more adventurous? They'd be more adventurous. Let's introduce ourselves to a couple people. Yeah, there are lots of young adults here. Let's introduce ourselves to everyone and then have a round of bowling with the whole group. I'm not sure if you build a relationship while bowling, but I know you built one. Sorry, I'm really bad at accidentally pulling up set game time from UIX Cheats extension mod instead of speeding it up or slowing it down like I usually intend. I want to introduce ourselves to Madeline. We're confident for some reason. Lingering from something before. Let's give her a Flower Fest gift. Give her some a bluebell. See if just one is fine, or if we need to hand out more than that. Just the one was fine, like I thought. So let's sell the rest of our crops. I don't know why we can't sell the bluebells right now, but I'll worry about that later. In hindsight, maybe we shouldn't be saving up for a computer because our bills on this lot are really expensive, and since it's the weekend, we'll only be making money from our garden for a couple days. Which, I mean, I guess it still works because we usually only make money off of our garden. We make the most money off of our garden, more than off of our job right now. Ladies' night, perfect time to have girls' night out without breaking the bank. I told her to join the in-progress game, but she's just watching, not actually playing. Good, join in-progress game. Are you waiting your turn? Yep, she's waiting her turn. Lots of people participating, but that's cool. Which means we'll have to wait a while between times when we do it. Oh, there we go. Oh. I missed it. I sped up too fast while waiting. That sucks. Oops. Let's take a quick picture of her looking embarrassed because I guess she missed. Sucks that I missed it. Alright. And is that your only time you're going this round? It is. That sucks, but oh well. Oh, no, she's going. Oh, I missed it again. I'm going to keep it on normal speed this time. Because even though I'm impatient, I keep missing it. Our needs are pretty bad, so we should head home soon, but let's see how this works out first. Oh, she got a few. That's good. Better than I would do, probably. And yeah, we really need to work on our needs. So let's head home. But I'm going to have her work on her needs and then send her to bed, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Alright, hello everyone. It's the morning. Her needs are taken care of, as well as her garden, and she filled out her reports. So I thought we would go hang out with Madeline some. We met her at the bowling alley last night, so we can get to know her some. Let's go meet her at the park here, I guess. It's Talk Like a Pirate Day, by the way. But, so it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, and so the interactions are weird, and I still haven't memorized what all of them are. So let's ask her about her career, and we're friends, so I don't really know why. Maybe we were bowling together or something, I don't know, because we didn't really talk that much. I mean, I gave her a flower, but that could have had a bigger effect than I thought it would. We know she's a tech guru, but we don't know any of her traits yet. So we will get to know her. So I really want a friend or a spouse. She's childish, which is cute. I like that. Let's tell a tale of the sea and reveal a deep secret. And share photos and discuss logic. We're going to ignore Dirk Dreamer because I don't really care at this point. Like, we could use the money from his autograph, but clearly he doesn't want to give us his autograph. So she's a foodie. So she's childish and foodie. We don't know her third trait. But both good traits so far. Our relationship is up really high. I don't know how high her reputation is. Her reputation is neutral. So... Oh, it's because she's positive. That's why it's going up so fast. Okay. I was just like, huh, that's unusual. But figured it out. It's because of that custom trait. I still want to know her. I don't want to become best friends just yet. I do think we could be really good friends. But I don't want to, like, commit too much to anything to the first person I meet. Well, not first person I meet. I've met other people. So she's romantic too. Our relationship's all the way up and we know her really well, so we get to know somebody else. I think we'll get along really well, but I don't want to say that we're going to be best friends or anything else with anyone just yet. Because I don't want to settle down with, like, the first person I meet, you know? We've got an adult, elder, adult. Everyone here are adults. Is there anything interesting to do? I mean, it's a really small little park. I don't think there's much of anything. Yeah. All there is to do is get cupcakes, but we don't need that. I do think it's a cute park, though. Don't get me wrong, there's just not much to do. But I do wonder what's over here. So let's go collect some things. Let's go dig this up and this. And where are other collectibles? I mean, I wouldn't think there would be a whole lot of them in Del Sol Valley. But there has to be some. And there definitely are some. I've seen a few. But it's mostly concrete at this point. Really pretty, though. It's a cute little town that I really like. It's just small. Which everyone, it's not exactly a hot take. Everyone thinks Del Sol Valley is cute but small. Or at least everyone that I've seen. If you have other opinions about Del Sol Valley, leave them in the comments below. We've got a fossil and the minnow. From now until we get our bills, everything we get is going to go towards those, because I kind of splurged and got not only a computer, but like lights and flooring and stuff for our house, which is all things we needed. But so I don't want to have her go cook. I sort of want to have her go cook something, but we don't have a functioning fridge, just a cooler, and I don't know if those function as fridges. But I don't want to have her spend like 50 simoleons on a meal that is going to go bad soon, you know? Alright, we're here at the Spice District. We're getting some food, some samosas, so we can learn how to cook those, and there's some protesters over there. So let's introduce ourselves to Angel, and then go see what they're on about. Looks like something about, I don't know, something to do with the environment. Maybe it's like that Save the Trees one, but I'm not entirely sure. Can we watch the protesters? Yeah, watch the protest. Or, it's about the environment, right? Let's just join. Saving the environment is good. We just want to finish eating first. Somebody does not like spicy food very much. Congratulations, Esme has taken her first steps on her culinary journey through the city. Eating food from the city unlocks the ability to cook it. There are 26 more recipes to learn. Get out and try more food. Oh, Oh, everyone else is done. She's the only one there. So we're a little late. But that is fine. Got an adult, young adult, we already know him, young adult. Let's introduce ourselves to Jamie. I guess ahoy me matey is the friendly greeting. Are any of these posters available to grab? It doesn't look like they've spawned yet. Which is okay, we'll live. Who all is over here? Because these look like the gym people. Young adult, let's go introduce ourselves to these guys. So we know everyone here. We can talk some. We don't actually know them. Let's talk to Taizo. I keep forgetting this isn't like the 100 Baby Challenge, where at first you only need to like get them into your relationships panel, because then you actually get to know them later. So I guess I'm still in that mode. Want to come go to the romance festival with me? Sure. But I think we're going to leave off here and join the romance festival in our next part. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.